Okay, so it's been about a week since I uploaded my last video, which was just a deck profile that I did after taking 15th at the Seattle Regional and getting my invite. Um, Centurion was good. I think there was definitely a bit of surprise factor to the deck. Most people were prepared for like Voiceless or Snake Eye, and some people were like trying to expect Raid Raptor, which is pretty funny. Um, but Centurion did pretty good. But I wanted to pick up a deck that was, um, it was more part of the circle of meta cards, like Snake Eye Fire King, um, Branded, Labyrinth, and Voiceless. And so I picked up Voiceless 1 because Skull Guardian was my first boss monster when I picked up uh, Duel Links to get into Yu Gi Oh! And then um, it was probably the more affordable option besides the Labyrinth because I'm pretty sure it's kind of on the cheap end right now, besides like transaction rollbacks and stuff. But yeah, I ended up picking up Voiceless, and I'm happy with it. I've been playing it um, for a bit on Dueling Book, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Um, it's more of a pure build. Um, I want to find something to kind of splash into the deck to give me like more play options. Just sometimes ending on Skull Guardian low with barrier on the field isn't enough. So I think I found what I want to splash into it, but I haven't really been testing it yet. So I'll test it and see how it works. Um, this is the deck I'll probably be taking to Nationals. So hopefully by the time I'll be able to get as good as I can with the deck, and try and get it to be better. Um, so I'll just get into a deck profile of what I have been playing. So pretty standard lineup for the voiceless stuff. 3 low, um, and 3 diviner for like your starter cards. I've noticed that I kind of want to see this as my normal summon instead of just low. Um, she can get diviner can get you into much more, um, but yeah, this is basically what you want to play. Um, 3 Saphira to help you get your ritual monsters and help you ritual summon. Um, 1 Saravis to help cheat out the ritual monsters. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you could bounce it to hand as cost to special summon a ritual monster from your deck um, for free. Then 1 tries Hierarchia to send off of Diviner, because Diviner says you can send a fairy monster from your deck or extra deck to grave, increase Diviner's level by the monster sent. And then if Hierarchia is in the hand or graveyard, tribute a fairy monster to special summon it. And then Diviner, if it's tributed, you get to summon low from deck. So pretty good. Ritual monsters, 2 Skull Guardian, being an Omni Gate and almost a Towers with Barrier. Um, and then 2 Saravis, 1 to help with targeting protection going first, like if you normal low and you get impermed, low cannot be used as the whole ritual cost for these guys. Um, Also, you don't get your barrier. Um, yeah, I think this is a good ratio. I've heard people saying that you can run 3 Saravis the Ascended to help with targeting protection, but I like 2 because I don't break on it. For the voiceless spells, 3 barrier to make your ritual monsters and low untargetable, or light monsters untargetable. Um, and then you can search Voiceless cards with it. 2 ritual spells. In case you draw 1, you can still activate your Sephiras or your pre-preparation of rites. 1 trap card, because it helps recycle your ritual spells and your ritual monsters, and then it'll separate effect. You can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of ritual monsters you have, so it's pretty good. That's it for the Voiceless core. For consistency, 3 preparation of rites. It's pretty just standard and Voiceless. Search a ritual spell, and then you can search for a monster that's listed in that ritual spell's text. And then because we don't go into the extra deck pretty often, we've got 3 prosperity, just for extra consistency. And then to protect against hand traps, you can run a Called by the Grave. I feel like this is the most cuttable card if you want to play 3 Seravis. But yeah. For non-engine hand traps, 3 Nib in main, because you can also use it as ritual material because it's a high level light monster. But good against Snake Eyes. 3 Ash because it's just a good hand trap. 3 Veiler, pretty good against Snake Eye, and 3 Imperm, also pretty good against Snake Eye. You're basically trying to play against Snake Eye. That's it for the main. For extra deck, 2 Dynamondo for setting up both Barrier and the Radiance trap card. If you're just stuck with Skull Guardian and low, and then he can put your ritual monsters from grave back into the deck to shuffle a card from field into the deck. So it's a pretty good ritual card. It's a good card for ritual decks. 1 Underworld Goddess to help out tower monsters that Seravis Skull Guardian can't beat over when it's 41. SP Little Knight because it's broken. Masquerena to help make Little Knight on your opponent's turn. Dark and Lina to steal monsters to extend into Little Knight or help put monsters on board so you can make Underworld Goddess. Linkuriboh and Relinquish Anima because we have level 1s in the deck. Linkuriboh is just in case all you have is low and you get interrupted, and then Relinquish Anima is for like going second if you nib your opponent. Entis and Herald to send off of Diviner of the Heralds. Entis, if it's sent to grave, you can pop a card on the field. And then Arclight, if it's sent to grave, you can search for a ritual monster or ritual spell. Baron and Exo Stardust because you can use the trap card to summon Saphira from deck. And if you have Diviner of the Herald, it's level 2 tuner, so you can use your level 6 Saphira and Diviner to make Stardust, and then Stardust bring back Diviner so you can make Baron. And then 1 Typhon because it's kind of easy to make if you're going second. And then side deck cards. Magnemite, Juris Worm, good targets to help against Voiceless Mirror Match. 3 Ghost Bell to protect yourself from Bestials or Crows, or hurt your opponent's Snake Eye plays. 3 Droplet for like going second to play into boards more easy. I would play 3 Super Poly over Droplets, just because I think it's better. And yeah, Poly is a better card, but I don't have them, so I'm just playing like maybe the second best option. Back row removal, 3 Cosmic and a Feather Duster. Not much more to say about that. And then for going first, triple anti-spell. the deck can sometimes not be able to play through your own summon limit, but you can play around anti-spell simply because low will place barrier from deck face up, so it's not activating anything. And then Saphira, if it's engraved, you can use it as like a spell, a ritual spell. So you can play through your own anti-spell, but sometimes you just can't play through your own summon limit. So that's kind of what I've been working with for a bit. Like I said, I'd replace the droplets for Super Poly. And then in the extra deck, I would replace the Linkuriboh, Lina, and Dark for Super Poly targets. Garura, Mud Dragon, and maybe something else. I've seen people playing Panzer Dragon, which is funny, but yeah. And I don't really think there's much to say about the main deck. Like I said, I'm trying to find a splashable engine to also put in this deck, just because I feel like just playing it pure isn't. It's like Centurion. If I play it pure and I get interrupted, it's sometimes not enough. So I'd like to find something else that could get easily splashed into the deck without taking up too much space. I think I found the engine that I want to play, but it's something I have to test before I can say that it's a thing actually. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.